Yo, what up, man? Chris, somebody checking back in, man. Back with a blog, man. Make sure that like button, that subscribe button anyway, and I appreciate all the support. I want to have a discussion, man, about Eazy, URL, Ill Will, Big K, that whole situation, man, because, you know, we are missing out on a lot of great battles. So I want to talk about this Smack interview a little bit more in detail and give you my thoughts on that even a little bit more. Before I get into that, the sports channel. So I was playing around, you know, your boy done figured out how to do these circles and these arrows now, you know what I'm saying? You know, I had someone pretty much teach me how to do a little bit of something. So I kind of made a promo video. Y'all don't judge me too harsh, man. I was playing around, I did a little video with the arrows and stuff. It was about Bronny James, just a little small little clip. I'm gonna play it for y'all. This is the kind of stuff that I kind of want to do. I want to talk about sports, like, yo, I think this, and this, like blogging. But I also want to break down footage because I always feel like I'm good at like analyzing stuff. So I want to break down footage. So that's why I kind of wanted to know about the circles and the arrows. But I ain't gonna lie, I don't think I did a bad job. I keep it real with you. I don't think I did too bad on my first time just playing around. Check it out.
With the rebound and the push.
Bronny James is actually wide open for three, but he's not shooting the ball well. What he should do is drive into the paint, draw the defense, and kick it to number 4 in the corner.
Walks into the three. James left it on the front rim.
All right, don't judge me too harsh, man, but what did y'all think about that? I might have OD'd a little bit on the arrows. I might have put too many arrows on. I get it. But that's the kind of stuff I want to do, man. You know, when they have close NBA games, the last 2 minutes, I can kind of break down how they should have did certain stuff. I can break down like some of the Angel Reese stuff and Caitlin Clark stuff and different things. That's the kind of stuff I want to get into, as well as blogging and bringing niggas on a StreamYard, and we all talk about sports, like 2 or 3 people. One more thing before I get into this blog. When I do a sports channel, should I still keep the name Unbiased somewhere in there? Let me know. Should I go with a whole nother name? Should I still keep the name Unbiased? Something like Unbiased Sports Takes or something like that? Or should I go with a totally different name? Let me know in the comment section below. Let's get into this video, man. This whole Hitman Verb situation, and you know, with the whole issue with the Hitman and Mook battle, it had me thinking of just how much we're losing a lot of big battles, bro. Battle rap is in a bad place, man. I don't really know how much longer it's gonna be at a good level, especially if Rim decides she want to get the hell up out of here at some point in time, dealing with everything she got to deal with her son. And then obviously ARP left kind of like out of the blue, which I was shocked. You know, I think it's pretty clear he's not coming back. You look at URL, the events are definitely slowing up. You know what I'm saying? They are definitely slowing up. So yeah, there'll still be big events. Summer Madness is coming, stuff like that. But look how many battles that we are not going to get that just we need to kind of reinvigorate the culture. Daylight and Lux, we're not going to get that battle. Hitman and Mook, it looks like there could be some issues with that battle. We may not get that battle. Eazy the Block Captain and Tay Roc, one of the biggest battles in battle rap. We're probably not going to get that battle. Tay Roc and Big K, all the issues Big K got with URL, we're probably not going to get that battle. You know, you look at K-Shine and Twerk and stuff like that. Some of these battles are so big, they could kind of reinvigorate the culture. And I just feel like it's cool to do a couple battles like Fonz and Geechee and this battle over here. You still need really, really big grudge matches or really, really big matches to kind of reinvigorate the culture. And it's just too many times we don't see them, which brings me back to that Smack interview. I just felt kind of disappointed, bro. Like, I appreciate dude asking Smack a lot of questions like, yo, how do you feel? You know, will you make her up with K-Shine? Will you make up with Ill Will? Will you make up with Eazy? I think Smack took the easy route out. With Ill Will, he was like, yo, you know, I just move off vibes. If the vibe ain't vibing, and I just don't vibe. And it's just like, okay, you're not really saying nothing. I mean, can you and Ill Will get on the phone? Like, well, what's going on? With Eazy, he was basically saying he didn't feel like Eazy had any integrity, stuff like that. And he kind of was like, when you don't have integrity, and I just can't vibe with niggas that don't have the kind of integrity or the way I'm built. He was willing to kind of mend things with K-Shine. He did say him and K-Shine could get on the phone. And it just made me think like, yo, URL needs to fix all of these relationships, man, just for the sake of the business. You know what I'm saying? I know sometimes people can really piss you off. They are super mad at Eazy the Block Captain, bro.
Interview yesterday and I heard a word like, yo, he don't got the same integrity I got, and I'm just was like, I was kind of like That right there, I was puzzled, right? And the only reason why I was puzzled is because it's like, as much thing as they know that they are doing and have done behind the scenes, to say that I don't have integrity is really laughable. So I mean, I would have said anything else. And then it's like I'm listening to the interview, so it goes from him saying like, "Yo, K-Shine, nobody got killed, smack, and any of that, and we could work on your means, pick up the fall, we could do that." Like, I mean, I don't want to like act like I'm pointing no fingers. It's about like, yo, but ball done draw. Nigga done said niggas trying to kill niggas and SMDs and all of that. It's like, so you can fix that, because in some hoods that's not fixable. So that could be fixed. But when it come to me, I ain't say none of that shit to you. I ain't say nothing. I just say, yo, I'm doing this battle and I'm out.
Like, they really can't stand this nigga. Like, when you, like, especially like P and Chico, I kind of feel like they probably feel like they are directly responsible for Eazy's success. At least half of it. Because, you know, it's what, like, one half is the artist, the other half is the platform. It comes together and there's a masterpiece. We talk a lot about like, yo, P hasn't really found any stars. You could kind of say Eazy was going to be like a star that you could kind of credit P for. Granted, he had been around for a while. And granted, at some point in time, I think he was offered a proving ground with Norbs, or somehow they talked or whatever. But when I spoke to Norbs told me he didn't even really think Eazy was that good back in the day. So he obviously went to RBE and things didn't work out there. P ended up putting him in the Ultimate Madness tournament, which was something that he created, gave him Don Marino, then he gave him Fonz, he lost, and from there he battled Danny Myers, T-Top, and the rest is history. He was out of here. So in a way, Eazy kind of represented somebody that kind of blew up in the P era. So you could kind of almost credit a lot of his success to a lot of work that P put in with him. You know, I think P was booking damn near all his battles, to keep it real with you. You know, and maybe I don't know about the super top tier, but all of the battles leading up, the Danny Myers, the T-Top, the Fonz, the Don Marino, all them, like a lot of that had P's imprint on it. So when you look at that situation and you look at like Eazy had been around for a while, he really didn't have much of a buzz, and then he gets to URL and he creates a buzz and he like reinvents himself and he does the top tier song and all that kind of stuff. And then it was like, okay, now that we finally got you to the top, you got on your high horse and you gave a big fuck you to URL.
What? Why? You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem.
Add to the fact that him and Verb kind of merged after he left, and then they spent kind of most of the year kind of discrediting a lot of URL. And then we don't even know if Rim would have been booking men if it wasn't for Eazy. So he kind of created the Rim booking men movement as well. When you add all of that up, they really don't like Eazy, bro. And they did a lot of shit too. They did a lot of bullshit as well, blocking trenches battles, all kind of stuff, trying to sabotage, cease and desist. It was a lot of back and forth between them over basically the last year. And I thought Smack missed a golden opportunity to kind of like set the record straight. He missed a golden opportunity, bro. You'll realize vulnerability can go a long way, just in life in general. If Smack could have like stripped down a lot of his vulnerability and spoke on how he really felt about Eazy leaving URL, breaking the 5-year contract that he has, not respecting the contract, then talking shit, all this kind of stuff, even discussing them blocking his trenches battles and stuff. If he had really got into it, I think it would have been good dialogue and good commentary to try to fix that relationship. And plus it would have been something to like let niggas know how Smack views a lot of these situations with people. And when we look at all these battles, you can argue Eazy and Roc is probably realistically maybe the biggest battle in battle rap. Like if you kind of feel like Daylight and Lux is a long shot, well, Eazy and Roc is kind of like, that's real easy to make happen. It's two battlers as active, and if you just want to book them, you can book them. It's probably the biggest grudge match that can actually happen. Both of them want to battle each other. Both of them are willing to battle on URL, and one phone call can make it happen. And it's just like, nothing happens. Nobody's fixing none of these relationships with Big K, Ill Will, K-Shine, Eazy the Block Captain. Just all these people, bro. I'm glad URL is talking to Hitman. When Hitman was like, yo, I'm speaking to URL, I'm really, really glad this happened because we gotta have some big battles in battle rap, bro. So when we look at this battle rap shit, this shit be stale as fuck, bro. It be stale. Like, it be a long time before big events. Not a lot of shit be going on. The small events be having like different issues with no showing Ace Amin and do another battle. He was supposed to be out Battle Rock. This nigga's a main event. He don't even show up. Pay-per-views not working. Like there was an event on the West Coast where Geechee Gotti was battling and Coffee on the same card. The stream didn't even work. It's so much bullshit going on in battle rap, bro, that you start to wonder, could this shit survive another year? Like if Rim left, could this shit really survive another year with just URL doing app, doing battles and just doing, app battles and doing, certain pay-per-view battles and doing like four or five events a year? Like what will battle rap look like if that's the case? I look up sometimes, there's not even a lot of shit to even blog about. Like I'll be looking at the blogging numbers in terms of how many blogs I did 6 months ago compared to how many blogs I do now. And it's just like, bloggers aren't even blogging as much now. You know what I'm saying? So you see niggas moving on to different stuff. I'm trying to get into some sports, maybe some entertainment. Piperboy doing entertainment, niggas doing this and this and this. And it's just like you trying to find other things that kind of, you want to talk about shit, and it's just, you don't really know what to talk about. So this battle rap shit, I'm just like, damn, Smack, y'all niggas could have been fixing this relationship. And I really wish Smack would have took more of a, especially being an elder statesman, I wish he would have kind of been like, yo, I'm going to try to fix shit with Ill Will. He was one of my gunners. I'm going to try to fix stuff with this. I don't even know if Smack really even know what the problem is with these niggas, bro. We don't even know if Smack is even the one that's really mad or whatever. Like you just don't know, and nobody is trying to fix shit. Tay Roc responds to this integrity thing. This nigga put, niggas ain't got to explain shit to that nigga, basically talking about Eazy. You lack integrity. That's why you trying to spin the block and mend shit forever with niggas. It's up forever with me. I don't even understand why he even put that. First of all, ain't nobody even talking to your ass. Let's just keep it real with you. This shit ain't got nothing to do with you. This is a Smack interview talking about Eazy. You saying it's up forever with me like y'all got some real beef. Y'all niggas ain't got no real beef, bro. Like that energy you putting out there ain't even good energy to put out there. Just say like, yo, I moved on, he moved on, I moved on. It's up forever with me. It's almost like, yo, when I see you, it's a problem. Eazy responds, my at works. I'm actually doing very well and not battling every month to live, sir. You shouldn't be talking about a nigga don't have no integrity because you was crying about them niggas too. How quickly we forget you mad as shit over there at 8 a.m. We're never going to get this battle, bro. I was talking to my homeboy and he was just like, yo, it's crazy how URL did Eazy. If they would have just allowed him to do the Hitman battle, he would have done the Hitman battle, then he would have went back to URL and everything would have been all gravy. And I told him, I was like, bro, in a perfect world, that makes sense. But I said, honestly, when Eazy took the Hitman battle, the relationship between him and URL was going to be anything but gravy moving forward.
Stop. What do you mean by that?
I take responsibility for every side. You know what my responsibility was? I should have called them niggas before I took the battle. I didn't. That's the only thing that I say that I should have did. I didn't. But once we got on the phone call the very next day and after the next day, I apologize to them niggas for not calling and say, yo, let me just go get this money and then y'all could book me. Whatever battle y'all want to book me, y'all can book it. They wasn't with it. They wasn't with it. It's like, no, we don't want you taking this Hitman battle. That's what it was. All right. Or I told y'all it was some other shit like Remy had to give up the footage. So it's like, yo, you want her to pay for the battle, pay for the venue, pay for the artist, pay for the cameraman, and then just pass her your joint? Like,
I had a long, easy to block conversation with my homeboy, and we was talking about like, I'm gonna let you in on what I feel like was eventually going to happen with Eazy and URL. Listen to this very closely and tell me if I'm wrong on this, but I don't think I'm wrong. Okay, so Eazy's battling on URL. He done battled Chess, K-Shine, Calico, Goods, Rex, the whole nine. He's doing his thing 12-0 on the app. He gets a call, boom, boom, boom. You want to battle Hitman. Hitman is a big artist. Hitman get the call, you want to battle Eazy. They agree to battle. Okay. If he would, like, let's just say Eazy had done everything he needed to do. call URL like, yo, P, you know, get on a three-way call, me, you, and Beasley. Get on the phone with Beasley. Yo, they offer me Hitman and like 30 grand. Now, let's just say he's been getting 20 grand on URL. So you're getting a 10,000 increase plus a bigger opponent. Hitman is bigger than all of them guys I named. Chess, Cal, Kayshawn, Goods, Rex. Hitman is bigger than them. Yo, they giving me Hitman. URL knows that they can't match that battle. They're not going to bring Hitman over to URL. And they're not going to give you a bigger battle. Like, a bigger battle might be like, okay, well, don't take the Hitman battle. We'll give you Lux. That wasn't going to happen either. So you weren't going to get Lux or Mook. And they can't bring Hitman over. So URL would, the right thing to do, go get your money, bro. Go get your money. Eazy would have been like, yo, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to battle real quick. I'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? Let me go handle this business. I'll be right back. URL lets him go. Eazy goes and battle Hitman, right? Let's just say in a perfect world, this is how it played out. Eazy would have went over to Chrome, battled Hitman, and beat Hitman the way he did, right? So he beat him. 3-0, 2-1, however you want to call it. That battle would have dropped on Chrome 23. And let me see what the numbers are on that battle right quick. Let me see. Hitman versus Eazy. Right now, that battle sits at 3.5 million views in a little over a year. Okay? Knowing what we know now, knowing how everything is played out with Eazy, Chrome 23, and URL. So we know what we know now. Nothing between Eazy and URL was ever going to be the same, bro. Eazy is an algorithm guy. He's probably a little bit selfish, a little bit egotistical. I could see him having that. The last thing, now that you know the dynamic between Eazy and Rem, she eventually became his manager. We don't know what kind of relationship they have, but we'll just say it was a strong friendship. We'll just say that, right? Do you really think that Eazy was never going to battle on Chrome anymore? Knowing what you know now, do you think Eazy was never going to battle on Chrome anymore and just only battle on URL? The answer is no. So even if URL had let Eazy go over there and do one battle and come back over here, like, yo, go get your money, man. We'll let you out of your contract. Just one time. Go get your bread. But remember, you signed a deal over here. Now we fucking with you over here. That relationship was never gonna be the same, bro. The minute this battle drops on YouTube, and pay very close attention to this, the minute this battle would have dropped on YouTube, 3.5 million views. The best thing you can have as an artist is instant gratification. You get it from the fans sharing, and you get it from the YouTube views and comments. Eazy life would have never been the same, bro, because he's the only nigga that would have done 3 million views other than Cassidy and Hitman. 3 million views in a year. Eazy's life would have never really been the same. And you remember, Surf is locked up as well, so you don't really have the gun title influence anymore, kind of super heavy. You really think Eazy was going to go back to URL and only battle on the app, Caffeine/app? The answer is no. He just wasn't, bro. Now that we know him and Rem had a strong friendship, his loyalty was going to always migrate more over there just based on that situation. And when he came back to URL, just knowing Eazy, he would have had demands. Like, yo, I need this opponent and I needed to drop on YouTube. URL would have not have been cool with that. That'd just been like, my nigga, you just had a battle drop on YouTube. You and Hitman just dropped. Like, why you need us to drop you a battle on YouTube? You just got one now. You can be so addictive to seeing these views, bro, because this is what niggas used to strive for. Before the app, niggas strive for 1 million views on YouTube. Eazy is at 3 million views, 3+ million views on this battle. His life would have never been the same, and his algorithm and what he sees would have never been the same. So if Rem would have ever called him for another battle, his loyalty and strong friendship to Rem, he would have never told her no. which means him and URL would have stayed in conflict because you're only as loyal as your options. And now that we see how this played out, Rim was never just gonna book Eazy one time. She's booked Hitman one time. So at first, you remember when Eazy was first contemplating a battle, nigga was like, yo, you really gonna blow this URL shit just to battle on Chrome one time? Remember that was the narrative? We didn't really know that Eazy and Rim had a strong friendship. Now he's been booked multiple times. He would have been the only one that really would have known I can get booked over here anytime I want to and get a YouTube release, which helps me get future outdoor stuff going on, like movies and stuff and shit like that. I can start my own league. I can get it back by Chrome 23. He would have been the only one that knew that. URL, even if they had let Eazy battle Hitman in good faith, Eazy would have fucked him. He would have never been the same Eazy. That humble, cool, I mean, you know, he was still getting a little cocky, but that Eazy would have been gone. He would have been making demands to URL, and when URL didn't do his demands, that would have been the reason why he wasn't doing battles and fell out with them. Like, yo, I told them niggas to give me Mook and a YouTube release. They ain't do it, so fuck it, I'm going over here to do this. And that would have been the narrative. Now that we know how this played out, the loyalty to Rim and Chrome 23 and everything that happened, Eazy would have just never been the same person. He always would have had this as an option over here, and URL keeping him in a more controlled environment like the app and battling on whatever cards they can put him on. It would have never been good enough for him.
I apologize to them niggas for not calling and say, yo, let me just go get this money and then y'all could book me. Whatever battle y'all want to book me, y'all can book it. They wasn't with it.
URL didn't handle the Eazy situation right with the cease and desist and the blocking the battles and stuff like that. I mean, they did a lot of stuff that I felt like they could have just not have done. But had they done everything correct, Eazy was just never going to be Eazy again, bro. He just never would have. If they would have been calling him like, yo, we got so-and-so for you, and we got so-and-so for you, and he would have been looking at that 3.5 million views and thought, I'm about to do this over here. If you really look at how it played out, somebody was gonna get fucked. URL was trying to fuck Eazy with the cease and desist, but I honestly feel like if it wouldn't have played out that way, Eazy would have saw his 3.5 million views. URL would have been like, all right, you had your fun. Come on back over here now. And Eazy would have fucked them. That's just how it would have been. Because in life, bro, you're only as loyal as your options. And Rim at the time had paid more money than URL did. His Hitman money that he made was more than his last URL opponent, which was what, Calico or one of them niggas. That was more money. Plus the YouTube release, which he was already arguing with URL, like, yo, let me get on YouTube. URL wasn't going to change their business model just for Eazy. So at the end of the day, he would have been able to flex his muscle because he had another option, and he would have flexed. He definitely would have flexed. It was just like a blinking contest on who was going to fuck who first. But taking that battle with Hitman, Eazy's life was never the same, bro. It never was the same. And I was just sitting back thinking like, yo, because what, and it made me think about this because I saw his interview he did where he was responding to Smack. And he was like, yo, them niggas just didn't want to do this. They didn't want to see me this. And how you going to stop me from trying to get money? You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to go over there and do one battle. I just wanted to do one battle.
I apologize to them niggas for not calling and say, yo, let me just go get this money and then y'all could book me. Whatever battle y'all want to book me, y'all can book it. They wasn't with it.
If you're really honest with yourself, it was never going to be one battle, bro. It never was. Chris, bias. Man, subscribe to the channel, man. Don't be a hater your whole life. Chris, bias.